Hey y'all, what's up? It's Shelby McFarland, the marketing broker, and your host on the Insurance Marketing Playbook. I love teaching you guys every single week about new things that you can be doing to market your insurance agency. But first, I have a question. Have you shared this with a friend? Have you sent this over to your team? I would love for you to leave me a review on whatever platform you're listening to this on, your Spotify, Apple. There's a lot of other ones too, but I'm not just going to list them all. But whatever you're listening on, please leave me a review. I would love to see it. But like preferably, I would like the 5-star reviews only. If you hate it, just kind of like keep on going. You know what I'm saying? But I would seriously love it if you guys would take a few minutes and leave a review and share this with a friend so that way they also can learn how to market their insurance agency. Today's topic is super fun. I love it, and it's going to make your marketing so much easier, as in like every time, right? So, how are we taking our conversations that we have every single day with our customers, with our team, with ourselves? I mean, I talk to myself. How are we taking those conversations and putting them into our marketing efforts? And you're like, whoa, whoa, whoa. Is it really that easy? Yes, yes, it is that easy. I want you to think right now. What are 10 questions that you get? Okay, I won't make it that big. What are 5 questions that you get every time you sit down with someone to sell insurance to them? You get, how much does it cost? What information are you going to need from me? Do you pull my credit report? Um, so I have a donkey that lives outside in the woods. I'm just kidding. Not everyone's going to say that, right? But what are the 5 questions that you get every sales pitch when you're trying to sell someone on your insurance? Whether it's health insurance, life insurance, auto insurance. Sometimes it's just like, yo, you got to have this legally. You trying to go to jail or not? You know what I mean? Sometimes it is that easy. But really, it's the ones that have those like questions when it comes to life insurance. How much money should I spend on it? How much money should I cover myself with? You know, really the interesting, deep conversations that you can have with these people. I want you to think about those 5 questions. And then I want you to, yes, I'm already giving you your challenge. I want you to make content this week and then schedule it out on Meta. So I want you to take those 5 questions. That gives you 5 posts. So how are we going to make this content? We're going to make a selfie video like, yo, what's up? It's Shelby, your insurance girl. Would love to do marketing. If you're interested, not really interested, let's not say it like that. If you make 6 figures on your tax return, actually, this would be perfect if you're listening to it this time of year, it's just past taxes. If your tax return had 6 figures on it, I recommend that you have a $5 million insurance policy, life insurance policy, or something like that. If your wife gave birth this last year, I recommend that you get blah 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 blah. If you decided to buy a new car, I recommend blah 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 blah. So answer the question in a video, make it a selfie video, short, sweet, to the freaking point, right? If you are an independent agency like outside of State Farm or someone that makes you use their actual website that they make for you, I want you to have a frequently asked question on your website. Have a section that's like, these are the top 20 questions we get every day about insurance. So make a frequently asked question list. So that's another way to form content. A third way to form this content is going to be a cute graphic with some copy on it, okay? So I want you to have like a cool graphic. Maybe it's a picture of your team. Maybe it's one of your team members holding up a sign. I don't know, something cute, something authentic, something organic that's specific to you and branded to you. And then make a copy of it. I'm sorry, make the copy with it the answer or the question and answer that you're talking about. So that really helps you get people that are researching you because they're going to see your website, your frequently asked questions. They're going to see your stagnant posts. They're going to be the readers. I am guilty. I am a reader. I prefer to read over listen to people talk slow AF. I do not like that. Or you can get the video watchers. There are people out there that love to watch videos. In fact, you're probably watching this right now. Hey. So those are the 3 ways that you can make that into a social media post. And if you wanted to take it up a notch, because we know you do, because you're the best in your community, right? You're the best insurance agency around, make it an interview format. Force your employees, force your agents to get in front of the phone, get in front of the video camera, get in front of whatever and ask them a question and make them answer it as if like they're having a conversation with the person on the other side of the phone. Like, hey, what would you recommend my deductible be if I have blah, 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 blah? And they answer the question as if they're having a conversation with the other person on the other side of the phone. Just like a sales one, right? Just like a sales pitch, just like a sales moment. You're creating that moment for social media followers and they don't even know they're getting sold to, but they're like, these people know what's up. Or, man, my insurance agent never actually educated me on that. They never told me about that. I never even thought about it from that point of view. When I'm being sold on something, I want to be educated about the product and the service. I'm not going to try to steal their idea. I'm not going to do any of that. I want to be educated enough to where I understand what they're selling me, and then I am more apt to buying more. So with my insurance agent, I was like, okay, you're cool. I like that, you're down to earth, you're part of the community, but I need to know what exactly is covered in my auto insurance. So then we upped my deductible because we decreased my deductible because I didn't realize my deductible was so high. And they said, hey, listen, it adds like a couple bucks every month. That's not for everybody. Adds like a couple bucks every month. I think you should lower the deductible, less money out of your pocket if something happens. I'm like, absolutely, let's do it. And then I have a baby. Oh, well, you know what? I know that you just had a baby. I really think that to really set up the life for your daughter, we should probably do life insurance. Well, they've already won me over by educating me. Absolutely, let's do that life insurance. And I have a business. Okay, well, let's talk about what that business coverage needs to be. Absolutely, let's freaking do it. So now, what started off with one simple conversation about a deductible turned into life insurance on myself, on my daughter, turned into business insurance, turned into renter's insurance on my house. It is something that I will always remember and be like, you know what? I'm sold on these people. I'm recommending them to everybody. I like the customer service. I like the educational part. So think about today. What are the 5 questions that you get or talk about every single day? And then how you can create that into social media posts. And you're probably like, well, what if I come up with 5 and then I'm like done? Well, next week, think about 5 conversations you have with your team. Think about 5 conversations you have with people in your industry, maybe with the claims or maybe with underwriting. Like, think about that and really just dig deep inside to try to figure out how you can educate your future clients and customers before they're even on board on your insurance agency. That was a great ending, right? Anyways, thanks, guys. I really appreciate you tuning in again for another episode of the Insurance Marketing Playbook. Please go and share and please review. I would love to hear feedback. Read feedback. Yes, I would love to read feedback, and I'll catch you next week. Bye.